We are not criminals, we are not animals, but they're treating like us, we are animals.
I think the rest of my life I'm damaged.
If those cases are to go to the courts, for me, I do believe that a sensible judge will realize that these women are being raped.
That place should really shut down because there is no freedom in there. There is no human rights being practiced in that place.
This is Yarl's Wood Immigration Detention Centre, home to up to 400 women. It is at the centre of a host of allegations of inappropriate sexual behaviour by guards.
Evidence has now been obtained showing that these claims were also the subject of an alleged cover-up by the authorities.
Newly disclosed documents suggest Serco, the company in charge of Yarl's Wood, failed to properly investigate allegations of sexual assault.
These are shocking revelations, and they demonstrate to me that an internal investigation is not enough. It's clearly the tip of the iceberg.
Yarl's Wood is located in rural Bedfordshire. It is the largest detention centre for women in the UK. We requested a visit with the Home Office to interview detainees. Serco was in no mood to make us welcome.
Could we just pop in the parking?
You're not allowed on site.
I'm not allowed on site?
No.
Even just visit?
No.
Really?
This is all the instructions I've had that I'm not allowed to allow you on site.
Oh right, who said that?
Huh?
From who?
This is from the company. It's from Serco.
From Serco?
Yeah.
Alright, thank you.
Female asylum seekers are among the most vulnerable people in the UK. Former detainees in Yarl's Wood allege that they were targeted by male guards shortly after arriving.
When you arrive there, the woman will be in a single room for 2-3 nights. They try to take their chances during that period. And that's when most women are very vulnerable.
And anytime they want, they just come into your room, and even if you're naked, they don't care. Just open the door and get in, that's it.
So the guards are allowed to look at you, the male guards look at you naked?
Yes.
Former detainees also claim that guards ask women to perform sexual acts in return for assistance with their asylum case.
When you are in Yarl's Wood, you are vulnerable. You'll be like having that mentality to say, if I get closer to this person, he might help me get out.
There were about 2-3 girls that I had heard of that they had gone to the point of having sex in exchange for favors.
Every woman in Yarl's Wood, their aim is to get out of that place. So the guys used to use that to their advantage, and they used to give these women an impression that if you sleep with me, I'll put in a word for you. And sometimes even to get a simple service of get your letters faxed, which is their job. They get paid for that. To get toiletries, just basic things. You have to start flirting with them, and it's not nice.
Their behavior was inappropriate. They were supposed to do the job that they have been asked to do and not to cross the line or to take advantage.
Figures released in the Observer reveal the Home Office received just 4 complaints of a sexual nature between 2008 and May last year. However, in September 2013, Serco admitted to receiving 15 complaints regarding inappropriate behaviour over the 6 years they've managed Yarl's Wood.
So we're on our way to meet one of the alleged victims of abuse inside Yarl's Wood. She's now left and has made a new life for herself in the north of England. However, she remains incredibly traumatised and angry.
Yarl's Wood is not a safe place. We are not criminals, we are not animals, but they're treating like us, we are animals.
Sana, not a real name, a victim of domestic violence from Pakistan, claims she was repeatedly sexually harassed by a Serco employee between November 2010 and January 2011.
I went to doctor and I don't know, maybe so many times because of my medication, because of my checkup. because I was feeling very low. I can't cope in Yarlswood.
The Observer has seen CCTV footage from Yarl's Wood, which shows a moment Sana was escorted by male guards from the healthcare centre to her room. Sana claims a male nurse exposed himself and groped her on several separate occasions.
He touched my private parts, and he said he liked me so much, and he liked my eyes, he liked my lips, and he wanted sex with me. I said I need medication, and he said you don't need any medication. He's pointing off the penis, and he said you need this.
The footage, seen for the first time, shows a moment the male nurse at the centre of allegations leaves the treatment room with Sana. Although Sana looks subdued, an internal Serco report observed she did not appear distressed.
After you made a complaint, they tried to deport you.
After 3 days, they give me ticket. They said you are going to back your country. You are not going to stay here anymore.
After the complaint, you felt
More scared, unhappy, and stressful, more stressful.
The internal Serco investigation into Sana's case was finally released to the Observer in a landmark ruling following a 6-month legal battle.
So this is a report that Serco fought so vigorously to hide. Frankly, it's shocking. You know, it shows clearly a culture of disbelief against the women inside Yarl's Wood.
The Serco report reveals a guard who appeared to believe Sana's allegations is criticised for not considering the possibility they have been fabricated. The report recommends the same detention officer be given advice and guidance to assist her and be more objective in the future. Sana's allegations were viewed negatively because, according to the report, they were very detailed and have been consistent each time. However, according to most lawyers, the opposite is true. The report also describes the alleged perpetrator as a family man with strong religious beliefs. Finally, it claims Sana may have manipulated the situation in order to put the alleged attacker in a position where she could make the allegation.
Until there is an investigation that is properly conducted, that clears the company involved, there should be a freezing of any further bids by this company. In this particular case, I think Serco will need to appear before the committee at our next inquiry looking at the whole procurement process.
Serco claimed the issue of inappropriate behaviour by guards has been tackled and has introduced safeguards. However, we spoke to a detainee who claims some of the same problems persist.
Are the guards behaving themselves?
They haven't changed. I just recently made a complaint to one of them that just barged into my room without knocking, and I was new that I didn't have clothes on.
When was that?
That was like a week or 2 ago.
So that's quite interesting. Serco guidelines are that male guards must knock before entering, and they claim that that problem no longer exists, but clearly according to women it does. You know, and they find it incredibly degrading, being caught naked in their rooms by guards who just burst in. So it's just another way that they feel demeaned and intimidated, I suppose.
Sana is still suffering from her ordeal inside Yarl's Wood and fears that one day she may be returned to the place where her alleged attacker still works.
Do you still feel scared after Yarl's Wood?
Yes, I'm scared, yeah. Maybe they put me again in Yarlswood. If they put me in Yarlswood, better I will die. I had these situations, sexual assault. They didn't believe me, and I think they didn't believe anyone.
Sometimes I feel ashamed of believing in this country. I saw horrible things. It really is disgusting. Yeah.